Welcome to Wine Time Mysteries, where we talk about true crime, the paranormal, mysteries, and cryptozoology with a dash of comedy. This podcast contains adult themes and is intended for mature audiences only. Don't forget to click follow and tickle that little notification bell. Now, find a comfy spot. We're about to start today's episode. Good evening and welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back, Mung
Banoinus. We're actually going to start off with a very quick, very brief conversation about business matters. And it has come to our attention that a lot of you who are following us on Wine Time are not following our second podcast called Two Tits WTM on Spotify. Jamie and Bex, who figured that out today. Today is the 8th of July. And they're avid listeners too. So if they have been listening and stuff and they still didn't know, then y'all probably don't know either. So please make sure to check out all the information you need on our Instagram bio in the link tree. That's all I have to say. Take it away.
My episode today is a bit of a quick bit.
Oh.
Richard Marquette. Can you let me talk?
It's my belly.
No. If it's not your mouth hole, it's your fucking belly telling me, shut up, bitch.
I must apologize for that. I'm so sorry.
He was like, ooh. He was interested. Richard Lawrence Marquette, aka Jack Marquette, because he did go by Dick, and he was a dick, was born December 12th, 1934.
Ooh.
A bloody sage. Sage? Question mark?
It's a sage.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No, because you're looking at me
doubting
like...
yourself. No, maybe I'm not super fond of Sagittariuses.
Oh, that was the face. I was like, is that wrong? Am I wrong?
Is it? Did you research? Yeah. Then why are you questioning yourself? You're fine.
In Portland, Oregon. Oh yeah, we're in the Americas today.
And not in Australia.
No, get the fuck out. Now, for this guy, there wasn't a lot of info on him growing up, so don't really have a bit of a backstory, but we'll just assume he was a piece of shit. Parents, siblings, nothing I could find. Legit, the only thing that I found, he was a high school dropout and an army veteran, but I couldn't even find what he did in the army, or I don't know.
You don't know.
This dick was very hard to find. He would be charged with things from attempted rape to even attempting to rob a service station with a bag of wrenches. Yes, you heard that right. His choice of weapon, or should I say weapons, for the attempted hold-up was a bag of wrenches. Not one, but a bag.
Did he jingle them at the person?
I'm gonna get you. Like, I don't know. For this, he would be sentenced to 18 months in jail, but, like always, was out after 12 months for good behaviour. I mean, don't mind the previous rape, but, attempted rape, but that's fine. June 6, 1961, 24-year-old housewife and mother of two, Joan Cottle, was going through a bit of a rough patch, as her mother was severely ill. So she decided to go to a downtown bar after doing some shopping to have herself a little drinky drink. It was there that she ran into a former classmate, supposedly from elementary school. She approached him and said hello, and they had some drinks and caught up. A witness would later state that she saw Joan leave the bar with Richard. Richard would later state that he left the bar and went back to his house where they had consensual sex. My ass. I don't think so. And claimed he was so drunk that he just decided to strangle her.
Huh?
Yeah.
But the sex was consensual, but I murdered her.
Yeah, right? As he had no vehicle at the time, he panicked, dragging her corpse into the shower, where she was then dismembered. A week later, police received a phone call from a woman who claimed her dog had brought home a human foot found in a paper bag. You weren't expecting me to go from 0 to 100 real quick, were you? Police would find a cardboard box containing 2 of her fingers, various organs, and a chunk of her abdomen. It wasn't long before they were able to ID the body and were at the house of Richard, which of course Was he there? No, he was not there. Here they found some more of her body parts wrapped in newspaper inside the fridge, as well as bloodstained lingerie. There were also comments made that the corpse had been drained of blood as well prior to being dismembered. So, like, it wasn't an accident, buddy. Doing your little thing. By this time, Richard, like I said before, had already fled and was hitchhiking and taking buses to head down to Mexico. Because he just freaked out. He was really drunk and he just like had sex and then strangled someone and then like dismembered them in the bathroom. And then he's like, oh fuck, I ran to Mexico. Story checks out.
Mm-hmm. Completely understandable.
Yeah, I get it. The governor of Oregon at the time called this the most heinous act in Oregon history, that he sought help from the FBI, who added Richard to their top 10 most wanted list. And for the first time in history, he became number 11 on that list. And I found very interesting, because it was always the top 10, but for this guy, they were like, oh, we're going to add you to the list.
Just include him.
Yeah. Only a day after making this list, they were tipped off by a person who saw a man fitting this description in a salvage yard in California. Agents approached him, stating, "Are you Marquette?" To which he replied, "Oh yes, I am." Once arrested, he was described as being politely talkative, neither nervous or argumentative. He told officers that he had no logical motive and that he was so drunk and does not remember. Dismembering a person, draining them of their blood, okay, cool.
And putting their foot in a paper bag.
Yeah, like bagging them up, like meat back in the day. Well, that's how they used to, store the meats and stuff. Newspaper and bags and shit back then. December 1961, he was found guilty of first-degree murder, with prosecutors wanting to also charge him with rape, as they don't believe it was consensual sex. That was nice. I was like, yeah.
Oh, listen, I would tack as many charges to that guy as I could.
Yeah.
But also, how can you tell?
Yeah. Subtle. He was sentenced to life in prison for first-degree murder and landed in Oregon State Penitentiary. Now, you think our story would end here? No. I hate to say these words, but due to him being a model prisoner,
He was let out early.
he was released on parole in 1973 after only 12 years. Dismembering a fucking body. 12 years, okay. Taking a job in Salem, gosh, I'd love to go there, as a plumber's helper, and even got himself a trailer. He's just moving on up in the world. In April 1975, a fisherman discovered human remains in a shallow marsh area in Marion County, Oregon, about an hour's drive from Salem. The corpse had been bled dry, mutilated and dismembered. All major parts of the victim were retrieved except for the genitals. The body would later be identified as 37-year-old Betty Wilson, a mother of 11.
11 children?
Yes, children. She was said to have had an abusive husband and was poor, and at one point lived in a abandoned school bus near the city dump. Super sad. All of her children went into foster care, and she had actually run off to start a new life in North Carolina. She was last seen alive at a nightclub in Salem. Although originally thinking it was the husband, as always, it didn't take long for detectives to realise this was very similar to what a man had done not too long ago, and that was currently on parole in Salem. Yeah.
Well,
Story
I wonder
checks
who
out.
that could be.
I have no idea. Not long after the body was discovered, Dickface Marquette was arrested. His story was once again similar to Joan. Met her at a bar, brought her home for sex, and then strangled and dismembered her. Only this time he also thought it'd be a good time to say that this was not the first murder he had committed while on parole.
Oh, goody.
Because he's changed. He's a changed man. You see, he confessed to picking up another woman at a bar, bringing her home and dismembering her. Richard would lead detectives to 2 shallow graves where he disposed of her remains, and unfortunately her head was never found. Richard claimed he didn't know her name, and since he hadn't heard anything about her missing, he figured nobody was looking for her. Unfortunately, to this day, her identity still remains unknown, and she is just listed as a Jane Doe. By June 1975, he was sentenced again to life imprisonment, but this time with no possibility of parole. So smart.
It only took, 3 tries?
Yeah, right. Criminal psychiatrists came to the conclusion that he was a perfectly normal, socially adjusted individual, but would be set off into a murderous rage if women turned him down. He has never opened up about why he did what he did, and once made a statement of what's done is done, I can't turn back time. Piece of shit. Last reports I found was that he was still alive and spends his days sorting cardboard and plastics for the prison recycling program. He's involved in prison veterans and Catholic groups. If he's still alive, which I couldn't find anything to say otherwise, he is the ripe old age of 87. And that, dear mung beans, is the piece of shit I don't remember. I was drunk. Richard Dick Lawrence Marquette.
Well,
it's a shorty, but I was like, this guy, like draining their blood, dismembering them, all because they wouldn't have sex with him.
but one thing's got to be said. He was honest,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Yeah. Like, I get the whole model prisoner thing too, but it's just like, what sets you off that quickly? Like, what happened in your childhood, maybe? I don't know.
Well, an overbearing, controlling mum? Maybe, but that just seems quite extreme. I mean, nobody likes rejection,
Yeah.
unless it's their kink.
Yeah.
And then,
Reject me again. I already did.
no again.
No means no.
Make it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be ruthless to me.
Yeah. But I just like how he gets caught for murder and then he's like, oh, I may as well fess up to this one as well. Like, okay, what the fuck? Oh, on that note, dear mung beans. That's all I got for you today.
And that's all, folks.
Yeah. So have a good one and love you, bye.
Yeah, goodbye.